Hello, thanks so much for joining me in this video. Today we are going to be making duct tape wallets. Before we get started, make sure you have an adult present for this activity. Make sure you ask permission before you get started, and let's have some fun. The materials we're going to need to start is you're going to need duct tape. So I'm using two different kinds of duct tape today just to add some depth and some variety to my wallet. You can use just one color, whatever you choose. It's definitely up to you to decide how you want to do it. There are also a lot of different colored duct tape. So if you want to do colors or patterns, there's also duct tape with different characters. So lots of different possibilities. So today I'm going to be using black and gray duct tape to make my wallet. I'm also going to be needing a ruler, scissors, or an X-Acto knife. And I also have some felt permanent markers here that I'm going to use to decorate my wallet once I'm finished. Okay, let's get started on making our wallets. So step one is to grab the color you'd like for the exterior of your wallet. I'm wanting to do my exterior black. So you're going to take your duct tape and you're going to measure out 4 pieces approximately 8 inches long. And you're going to put these in front of you, sticky side up. Now, when you're putting them on each other, you're going to want to allow about 1/4 inch of a space overlapping. So I have my first piece down here, sticky side up. I'm about to put my second piece down. So I'm going to put it about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to gently push it down. There we go. Okay everyone, I've completed my first, so it looks like this. This is how it looks on the exterior. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing this exactly one more time. So go ahead and do the exact same thing with 4 more pieces of duct tape. I have my one sheet here and my second sheet here. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sticking one to the other. So make sure you line up your edges as best you can. And don't worry that we have all this extra stuff. We'll be trimming that up shortly. So I'm going to just fold mine in half like this, just so I have a little more control over this duct tape. And I'm going to do my best to just line it up. So here we have it. This is what mine looks like now. All right, so now that we have our sheet all together, what you're going to do is you can either take the same color or get a different color. I'm going to choose a different color, and what I'm going to do is measure out that same size, so about that 8-9 inches, somewhere in there. And we're going to split this in half. And this is going to create a little bit of a border just to clean up that edge and make it look a little nicer. So I'm just going to measure this, and it's about that 9 inches. So what you can do is you can just make a little slit like so, and then you can just rip it if you'd like, or you can cut it all the way. It's your choice. Once you have the strips done, what you can do is I'm going to set mine down on the table so that I have a little more control, and I'm just going to set our wallet down about halfway on it, just like so, and push it down. And then I'm just going to simply flip this side over. Push it down. down nicely. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Alrighty, so now once you have both sides on, it should look something like this. Alright, now it's time to trim the edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ruler, a straight edge, make a line, and then I'm just going to use my scissors to cut it out. Now I didn't put my pieces very straight, so if you're encountering that same problem, just trim off as little as you can to make sure that your wallet is still an appropriate size. So what I've done is I've drawn on my lines, so what I'm going to do now is just trim it up. Alright, now that we've done that step, what you're going to do is you're going to fold your wallet. What I like to do is I like to just leave myself a little bit of an edge here so that it's easier to reach into my wallet. And then what we're going to do is we're going to again take a piece the length of your wallet here, so about that three-ish inches. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a slight cut in the middle of the duct tape and we're going to rip it again. Right, and then once you have your wallet folded, we are going to place it in the middle on the edge here. So I placed it like so, and then I'm just going to fold that over. So I have a little excess right there. I'm just going to trim that off, just like so. And now let's put our other side on. Okay, so just like we did on the other side, you're just going to flip that one over and trim down the excess. Now that we've completed that step in our wallet, what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to make a pouch for a card. So I have a piece of duct tape here. I'm going to go ahead. You need this piece about 5 inches long. I'm going to use my next piece of duct tape, and this is definitely longer than 5 inches. This is just some that I had left over. So I'm just gently placing them together, sticky sides together. Just like so. What you're going to want to do is again just make a little border for that, just so it looks put together and has that finished look to it. So again, since I'm doing that black and gray, I'm going to continue that look throughout. So I'm going to use some gray duct tape for this part. And again, I'm just going to rip that. Perfect, so now I am going to measure it to 4 inches long. I'm just going to take a marker here and just mark my lines. And then you're just going to trim the sides down. I'm just going to trim mine down just a little bit less than 4 inches since my wallet is just a tad bit smaller. So now I'm just going to use, I had one extra half of that piece that we used for the border. I'm going to go ahead and rip that in half once again, and I'm going to use this for the base of it to tape it into my wallet. Alright everyone, so that concludes our duct tape wallet. I have my pouch here, so I put that extra border piece just around it to make it look finished and so that the cards don't slide out. So you can have a place for a card here. And then, of course, you have the main component of your wallet. What I've seen done is if instead we've used 4 pieces, what you can do is use 5 pieces so that you have a little bit longer of a wallet, and then you can add multiple pouches. What I've also seen done is using clear tape, put both adhering sides together, and it creates a see-through plastic window. So if you have any form of identification or card you'd like to be seen, you could put that on your other side. So this allows a lot of room for creativity, and like I said at the beginning of the video, there's lots of colors you could choose from or patterns, so you have a lot of freedom to create something really unique just for you. Thanks so much for tuning in to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have come up with. Thanks.